Hey guys, we're back with Umineko no Naku Koro ni, translated meaning when the seagulls cry, better known as Umineko when they cry.
Hey.
There we go. Hey, we finished episode 2, and we're doing the final thoughts video. It only took us a year and 4 days.
2 months ago, whatever.
Yeah, we never got around to it. Took us a year and 4 days, but we've done it. We've reached the end. We started it a year ago. It's actually going to take us 6 more years to finish Umineko. Like, by the time we finish, like, I'll be like the CEO of like America.
The CEO of America?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll be like, you'll have like 200 subscribers on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. So anyway, let's get right to it. Episode 2, honestly, it's like the weakest Umineko episode in my eyes. How do you feel about it? Just in general.
How did I feel about episode 2? I mean, I don't know. It's Shannon and George aquarium scene.
Yeah, episode 2 is really 2 halves. A lot of Umineko could be considered to be like 2 halves, like the episodes like before and after the Twilights. But episode 2 in particular, there's just a bunch of, I don't want to say meandering.
I felt like this episode was very, I guess, like polarizing.
Yeah, it both set up a lot of characters and set up a lot of things to come. Like, it established the Red Truth. It established...
That's fair.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the setup episodes.
Yeah, episode 1. I wouldn't really call it a setup episode. I think stands by itself.
People died. Stuff happened.
Like, episode 1 was a traditional mystery, but episode 2 of Umineko, it's Umineko.
It's Umineko. Am I right, lads?
Yeah, am I right? But yeah, that's kind of, you get it.
Yeah, I get it.
So there's something I totally forgot to talk about. Hold on, back up a little. Well, I'll edit this in the beginning.
Beep, beep, beep.
I lost the video files for the last 2 episodes. So can we just talk about those a little to fill in the memories of our readers or listeners who probably...
Sounds delicious. Slice up your cow tits and make me a sandwich.
Okay, thank you for saying that. I'll make sure to put that MP3 to good use. But so basically, Battler gets drunk. He goes up to Kinzo's parlor with Yenji. And then he's like, oh, witches exist. And he learns everything.
Yeah, I don't know what that meant.
What meant?
What? The fact that everyone just kind of casually went up there and they were like, spaghetti.
Oh, that's what they said, yeah.
That's all.
Oh, that's what he said?
That's all that Kinzo had to say.
I don't remember that part. Oh. But he also saw Beatrice there. Which... Do you think anything about that?
Who was dead during that time?
I know I've already been really lenient already, but since we lost the recording of this, I'm just gonna give you a little hint, okay?
Okay.
Battler's absolutely hammered.
I mean, no, he totally was drunk. I remember that.
He inherited Kinzo's 1.0 alcohol level, blood level. Blood alcohol level. He has 0
alcohol blood level.
We joked about that in an earlier video. I edited through it, so I remember that. But so what he sees is not reliable at all, basically.
Okay.
Speaking of, I've been really lenient with you. I'm gonna try to stop. So that's the last freebie you ever get.
I don't believe you.
For the next 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's a whole lot of Shannon and George, Cannon and Jessica, and then a bit of Rosa and Maria going on before the episode starts. Did you think anything in particular about those? Any of which, you know?
I'm sorry. Could you like repeat that? I don't think I could have framed that as a question.
Did you think anything of the?
Did I think anything
before the Twilight started? Before they got on Yakajima, what did you think about?
What did I think? I mean, it's just a regular old family vacation, right? I mean, they're going to see Poppy Bill Baskerville.
No, before they got to Yakajima, like
Oh, you meant like I mean, I don't know. Child abuse was what I was really thinking there. This is very actually what do you call it? Rosa Maria scenes are usually extremely jarring for me.
That's fair. That is definitely fair. Like, I've been editing. I've gotten to where Rosa and Maria first show up. And there's just kind of that awkward, like, do we joke about child abuse more, or do we just read? What do we do?
Yeah, I always get concerned, but I mean,
Like, I don't know about you, but whenever it gets to the point where, like, this is uncomfortable, I'm just like, haha, child abuse, am I right? Oh, now cover it up.
She's crying.
Pretty much. And then, just going chronologically, they get to Yakinjima, and some stuff happens, and then everyone dies. That's episode 2. So anyway, I'm getting to the hard-hitting questions now. Unless you have anything to add.
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't... I can't say I remember 100% of episode 2 because it
Oh
took
my-
us forever to read, but...
That's fair, that's fair. But hey, you can rewatch it on YouTube!
Oh yeah, that's true. But I will actually... I'll do my best to answer any questions you have.
But watch it on a different device, so that in your recommended videos you don't get Umineko spoilers the video.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I already watched the first episode on the computer.
No! If you see like your recommended Umineko videos, you can recommend them.
Yeah, I'll just say don't tell me about these. I don't want to watch them.
Yeah. There's not... You know, the Umineko community is pretty good about not spoiling stuff, but I can think of a few videos that have thumbnails that would
Man,
be bad.
I cannot wait for the first recommendation of you to be go to put small bombs, kill everyone?
I'm fearful that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, anyway, I think what the most important question is, was Beatrice one of the 18, or was she a 19th person? So hold on, I'll expand on this a little. So in episode 1, we never see Beatrice at all. She's just this figure sending letters. And, you know, maybe or maybe not killing people.
Sending quote-unquote, yeah.
But,
yeah.
But in episode 2, do you think you can recount who saw her? I think I can, but I'm just wondering if you can.
Do you think I can recount who saw her?
Yeah. Like, directly.
I know Maria and Rosa did.
Yep.
I want to say the servants did.
Not all the servants.
Not all of them. I think Shannon did.
Shannon did, yeah. She had a gun with her in the VIP room.
I don't think Cannon did.
Cannon did in the VIP room. You're right. He kissed her shoes, you remember?
He was there? Oh, okay, yeah. And then... Okay, so Goda didn't.
Goda did not. You're missing 2, I believe.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What's his face? Genji. Genji saw her.
And the last one is Kirie. Do you remember that? Right after she showed up for the first time. And
oh, okay. I thought you meant I'm missing 2 servants. I was like,
oh no. You're missing 1 person.
Yeah. I would have said Carrie then, yeah.
Oh yeah, I figured out how to say Kirie's name. It's like
is it Kirie?
Kirie, yeah. Finally done it. I watched an anime where somebody else had the name Kirie, and I was like, oh my god, we've been saying it wrong. Actually, the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Like, we knew we were. We just didn't know how to say it, but we figured it out.
Yep. Kyrie.
Okay. Let's continue to say it wrong anyway.
Yep.
So, Kyrie was... So, those 6, I believe, saw her? So, that's a third of the people on Yakinjima. Yep. So, do you think she's actually on Yakinjima? Or
presumably a third.
Oh, yeah. So, no, the question is... Are there 18 or 19 people on Yakinjima?
I want to say there are 18 people, just based off of episode 1, because I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know if it's important, or if any episode besides episode 1 is important, because I recall you saying that you have everything you need in episode 1.
Well, that's... People solved it in episode 1. I'd say the point where you have everything you need is the end of episode 4.
Okay.
Your Kushio 7 intended it to be solvable with only the first 4 episodes.
Okay.
Like, with just the 2 first episodes, you could solve it. But the 4 is what... It's complete with 4.
Okay, so but it can be solved episode 1.
Yes.
And
You'd still
the
be...
first-
There's some details that you'd have to assume things with episode 1, but you can still solve it.
Okay.
Although not with episode 2, I don't think you'd have to assume much, if any, to figure it all out. Anyway, so you're leaning towards she's one of the 18?
I want to say yeah. Yeah, that's definitely what I've been thinking this whole time.
Do you have any idea who she is then? If she's one of the 18?
So my Jessica theory is defunct.
A little.
Maybe. I mean, there are things possible, but no. Wait, no. Actually, looking at my Red Truth.
Oh yeah, I'll send you a copy of all the Red Truths afterwards. I think you stopped copying them down after a certain point.
Maybe. I got to Twilight 4.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe you did copy them all down. But Jessica, it's pretty certain that she died in the second Twilight.
The must keys in the door. Cannon was killed in this room. Wait. No, hold on.
So, but anyway. So there's two things here. One, if Beatrice is one of the 18, she has to be one of the females, right? Like, it couldn't be Kinzone Dress. And two, and two, if she is one of the 18, is Beatrice the culprit? Because that's another, like, hula hoop you have to jump through.
So you're saying Beatrice could have just been...
It could have been, like...
an accomplice or a...
Yes, basically. The person dressing up as Beatrice isn't the one committing all the crimes, basically. I'm wondering what you think about that.
So the question was, it has to be one of the females, or
I mean,
or no. If she was the culprit.
Well, yes, basically.
That's a hard question.
Yeah, it is because
obviously she is something, right? Like, she's at least an accomplice. I think that much.
That is definitely fair. I mean,
so it could be. I mean, it's definitely one of the females, obviously, and I think one of the females. I've been focusing so hard on things that aren't Beatrice that I haven't actually thought about this.
That's fair. I mean, there's a lot of like murders that gap you up, but I believe Beatrice showing up here is the most important thing in episode 2.
Yeah, it definitely. I feel like it might be what would you call it? Like a tell?
A tell?
It's there to help you.
Like a hint.
Yeah. A hint. That's what the kids are calling them. Yeah, I think it could be a hint.
So, anything more to add about that, or should I move?
No, I'm still. I don't have any theories on what Beatrice could be. I think that she's definitely one of the two things. She either did it or helped do it.
Or she kind of helped it, a third thing.
Listen, maybes. I only deal in absolutes. I'm a Sith.
Okay. So, the whodunit. Who's your primary suspect right now? And do you think there are any accomplices?
Sounds crazy, but I think Rosa.
You're on Rosa now?
Yeah. I'll just go through all the blonde-haired females until I have nothing.
Rosa's brown here, though. But there is a problem with that. Remembering the alibis, she had one during the third Twilight, when Ghost Cannon showed up and killed Nanjo and Kumasawa.
I mean, yeah.
She was there with Battler and George.
What happened to... Was it ever stated that Jessica actually died?
In Red? No?
No.
Let me look over the Red Truths. Red Truth. Don't look up the Red Truths.
I just want to know. I just want to know if I missed one because I don't see it on Twilight 2.
It was in Twilight 2. If they did say it, would have been at the end, probably. But no, does... Well, there's this weird truth. When Jessica's corpse was discovered, only Battler, George, Maria, Rosa, Genji, Goto, Shannon, Kumasawa, and Najo were in Jessica's room. Whoops, the corpse of Jessica is also included. Therefore, both in this case involved... So, yeah. She called it Jessica's corpse in red.
Okay, that's fair. I guess I missed that one.
So, well, I'm trying to think if there's a way around that in red. Like, with the red, you have to be really precise.
Specific.
Yeah.
You have to monkey's paw it.
You gotta watch out for all the wordplay.
Right. Jessica's corpse. Is there any way you can fake a corpse? Well, no, it's Jessica's corpse.
Yeah.
What is a corpse? Corpse.
Oh, don't! There's an Umineko spoiler! That's my
Corpse.
favorite joke. Everything's an Umineko spoiler.
Corpse. A dead body, especially of a human being rather than animal. Okay.
There's something interesting about this red truth. There's a gap in the middle where she says, whoops, the corpse of, and then it starts red again. Jessica's also included. But she does call it Jessica's corpse in red the first time.
So I could take that one of two ways.
She does call it Jessica's corpse in red, just she cuts it off. But she starts again after corpse, which is interesting.
So she says Jessica's corpse and then whoops, the corpse of.
Yeah, I copy pasted the red. It's not in red itself, but whoops, the corpse of is not in red.
Jessica's whoops, the corpse of Jessica is also included. Therefore, I guess no humans can see you or no one is hiding. Copy.
I wouldn't put too much emphasis on that.
Well, yeah,
but
that's
that's still
that's a red truth I don't have.
Okay. Okay, I have two for you as well. So we're talking about the culprit themselves. Right now you're on Rosa.
Right. So I guess that's fair. She did have an alibi, but that doesn't mean that
she had an alibi for that murder.
Yeah, I was about to say it doesn't mean that the rest of these things weren't possible. Like she definitely had an alibi for that specific instance, for sure.
Okay, so do you think she had any accomplices?
Yeah. Okay, so then we would have to get into who was Cannon? Cannon is dead, right?
Yes, we have that in red.
So my theory was Cannon is roughly the same shape and size as what's her face? Jessica. Jessica's dead.
I think Cannon's actually shorter than Jessica. I want to say
I said roughly. I'm sure if they were confused enough, you could mistake Cannon for.
I don't think they could, honestly. Like their hair is totally different. Like,
I mean, yes, but there are steps you can take to make yourself look different.
Guess. Sure, I guess.
She's a girl. She knows how makeup works.
So at the end of the playthrough, I don't know if it's still on footage or not because we lost the last two episodes. You were pretty hard on against Genji.
No, you're right. I do remember that actually. Sorry. I do remember being very suspicious of Genji and Cannon, or not Cannon. Old man, Poppy Bell Baskerville.
Kinzo?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the Genji Kinzo theory, which I actually really liked.
What? That I had a theory?
Yeah, that was really nice.
It had to be the butler and the manor owner.
It had to be the butler, the guy saying he's going to kill everyone.
Right? I mean, it only makes sense. Like, let's think about it. It sounds so crazy.
It's something your Kushio 7 would do.
Like, I'm going to murder all of you. It's like me in when we were playing what was that game?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were playing in Tabletop Simulator. We were playing
Oh, the betrayal
at the House on the Hill.
Yeah, that's the one.
When I said, or when we first passed out our cards, and I said, "Oh, I'm the traitor," and I was actually the traitor.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way either of you actually thought, like, "Oh, dude, he's actually the traitor."
Yeah, it's something brilliant that Yakushio 7, I think he's done it once or twice. Just say the obvious answer so that nobody thinks the obvious answer is the obvious answer.
Now, obviously, that doesn't necessarily mean that Ginso did it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he didn't.
I think Yoza and Yandri are both highly suspicious in this episode.
No, yeah, no, that's
so I think both of your theories are fair. But also, you have to look back on what happened in episode 1 and think about, could these have been, the culprits?
Right. And it's harder because we didn't have the red truth, so I'm not really...
That is also true. Without the red truth, you can only really trust...
I have no absolutes, I just have guesses, and I have to trust that my detective isn't as incompetent as I am, which...
Yeah.
Battler.
I mean, he's voiced by Daisuke Ono, so he's one up on you.
That's true. I'm not voiced by Daisuke Ono. I'm voiced by
Unfortunately.
Grant.
Well, what if we could get Daisuke Ono to, dub over your lines?
What if we got Daisuke Ono Battler?
Yeah!
What a concept.
But also, all the other characters you play.
Oh.
Daisuke Ono on Yoza.
What if we actually just hired Daisuke Ono?
Dude, that'd be great. How much do you think he charges? $50?
I wish we were just friends with him so we could just ask him to do it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's move on from the whodunit. I think that's about the most I'll get from you.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unless you have anyone besides Rosa and Genji.
I have
and
very,
Kitsu.
very, very loose theories.
That's fine. As long as you have something, I'm content with that. Just,
Right.
You can't say magic doesn't exist but not have anything at all,
Right. I have loose things. Like I said.
Loose theories are better than none.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. That's literally what you told me.
And the further they get, either they get way more looser or they get tighter. Hopefully they get tighter. Not looser.
Regardless, it's entertaining for everybody if I'm wrong.
That's true. I've seen Umineko playthroughs, and honestly, once they start getting close or getting to the truth, I'm just like, this is boring now. Okay, anyway, let's move on to the why done it. The motive. What do you think is the motive for either?
Okay, so I mean, it could be one of two things. They could just fucking hate their family.
Okay, so they just decide to mass murder them.
Yeah, happens.
Okay,
which is why my Rosa theory is so interesting, in my opinion. By the way, because everybody but the grandchildren, I guess, except for in episode 2, are
surviving in episode 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's something I've been wanting to talk about. We talked about it a little. The final survivors. We talked about this in the series, but we probably didn't get that far because we lost it. Mm-hmm. But the final survivors in episode 1 and episode 2. Are there any people who survived in both? There's 2. We should be able to get this.
So Battler survived.
Yep.
And Maria survived.
Yep. Okay. Do you think there's any reason for
that? Any specific reason?
Do you think that's... Yeah.
Do I think that's significant, is what you're about to ask?
Basically, it's significant or coincidence.
I want to say... yes?
That there's a reason for that.
If my Rosa theory holds true, then Battler is like... I mean, he's been gone for so long that Rosa probably doesn't even really care about him anymore. Or the same way that she cares about what has been happening to... Or what has been happening, basically. Her family members just bullying her out of literally everything.
Okay, there's something worth noting, though.
Okay.
At the end of episode 1 in the, the credit scroll thing that had, the message bottles and stuff, it said that Maria's basically confirmed dead. They found her jaw.
Yeah, no.
And the others were never found.
Everybody is either dead or unfound, right?
Yes. And episode 2, I assume it's the same thing? I don't know if it ever directly said they're dead, but it's a safe assumption.
So if that's
so it's not like they survived.
If that's true, streamer, then what does that mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm asking you.
Good question.
But that's not something you need to... Well, you should think about it, but that's not something you need to answer on right now. Something you need to answer right now, the motive. What's your... So your motive just Rose hates everyone?
Or the money. The money would definitely be a...
The money makes sense?
Yeah. Does that not make sense to you?
But you'd have to find the money.
Right. I mean, if she killed everyone, then she'd have plenty of time to...
I mean, the boat guy, the captain gets back in like 24 hours. There's no way to even know if the money's on the island.
That's true.
Anyway, for Kenzo, it's just Kenzo being Kenzo. Like, he has a roller coaster in his room. Who cares about him? He can do anything he wants. So, I want to go through the Twilights. We can do it fairly briefly. Because I'm trying to make all the gold and Fantasia footage fit. We have 8 more minutes.
Oh.
We might have to record some more. I could just loop it. Or whatever. So the first Twilight, there's 6 people in the chapel. Do you think that one is straightforward as Battler explained?
That they were all dead and gutted and everything's weird?
No. I'm talking about how the locked room happened. So, the 6 of them were in the chapel dead, with their like stomachs all split open. But the door was locked and the key was in the letter.
Okay.
Do you think how Battler explained it is the correct way that it went? That's what you were on before.
Do I think they all like spontaneously stabbed each other?
No. So basically, someone killed them in the chapel, left, locked the chapel. Well, no, hold on. They no, yeah, okay, I'm on the right track. Locked the chapel. No. Before... I'm confused. Okay, I'll start over. I'll edit that out. It's done. They got the key from Maria's bag, from the letter, killed everyone in the chapel, locked the door, and put the key back in the bag. Do you think that's how it was done? Because that's how Battler explained it. While working with the Red Truth. Because there's one big hole with that thing. While it works with the Red Truth, why would anyone do that?
Why would anyone just kill 6 people in a chapel and then go through all those hoops?
Yes.
Huh.
Because if you're a human culprit, assuming there's no Red Truth, you can simply make a copy of the key. Boom. You're done. Of course, we have the Red Truth saying there's only one key to the chapel.
Is it? It's one key. Period.
There's one key to the chapel, and it's in Maria's letter in her bag.
One key and then one letter.
I believe that's said, right? That's in red? Is that not in red?
To that one, only one key to the chapel exists. That is exactly what it says. Okay.
I
was looking for that one. For some reason, I couldn't find it. Half blind, sorry.
I was like, oh no, did I misremember and or spoil you something? But okay, no, we're good. I remember.
It is impossible to unlock the lock to the chapel without the chapel's key. The door is
yes.
locked. Okay. Basically, there's no way to get into the chapel without the chapel.
Without the key, and the key is in Maria's handbag in the letter.
So that would have to mean... I mean, the easiest answer to that is literally just... No, it's not the easiest answer. That doesn't make any sense, Grant.
The one that Battler explained that I just explained back?
Which one did you just explain?
Oh no! No! Don't make me say it again! Just say what you're thinking. Just say what you're thinking, and I'll cover you. What is the easiest way to get around this? That you just said, no, that's not the easiest way.
What is the easiest way?
Oh, save me!
Now I'm confused.
Save! Okay, let's just move on to the second Twilight.
Okay.
We'll come back to this whenever we upload it, and you can watch the first Twilight again, okay?
I think my brain turned off.
Yep. Maybe she's been turned off this whole time.
Maybe.
So the second Twilight, Jessica's room.
Okay.
Who did it? Like, how was it done?
How was it done? This is another closed room because Ryukishi loves his stupid closed rooms.
I mean, they're like the staple of the mystery genre.
They suck and they don't make any sense.
Hey, guess what? There's 6 of them in episode 3.
How can every room be closed?
Just close the door now.
What'd you say? Just close the door?
Yeah. But did you hear me? There's 6 of them in episode 3. You'll laugh at this when we get back to it. Anyway. We haven't read that Cannon's dead. Jessica's pretty dead.
Right. There's no way to get in there without being a servant.
Yeah, but
so Genji theory.
Yeah. So basically, only a servant can do it with the working theory.
Didn't Rosa also have all the keys at that point?
No.
Oh no, that was Twilight 4.
She hadn't collected them. Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll get to that. Oh boy. So, one of them was in Jessica's pocket, and the other 4 were with the servants.
So Genji Kinzo theory holds true.
Yeah, that's why Genji was your suspect. You're remembering now.
I am remembering now. But it literally could have been anyone else. So.
Yeah, it could have been any other servants. But did any? I don't think anyone had an alibi at that time, really. No. They were at the chapel at the time that it happened, I believe.
I'm also not confident that Goda or Kumasawa could have.
Wait, whoa. Was that the time when Genji, Shannon, and Kinzo all had an alibi together? I believe it was. Yoza confirmed it. Yes, it was definitely during that time. So unless Kinzo and Shannon were just being like, oh hey, yeah, you know, then Genji couldn't have done it. Like, I could see Kinzo lying, just be like, yeah, Genji was here the whole time, just to get away with murder, but Shannon was there too. Unless you want to suspect Shannon the whole thing as well. And Cannon the whole thing as well. So I think it's fine as is. This one, basically, it looks like a servant did it. You can think of a way a servant could have not done it, but that's on your time, basically. You think about that. You rewatch it whenever I get around to uploading it, okay?
Rewrite of the life.
You can't just say rewrite of the life. Rewrite of the life!
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Ah, man. Anyway. So the third Twilight, Ghost Cannon, he slit Nanjo and Kumasawa's throats, I believe.
Okay.
So the most interesting thing about this Twilight, their bodies weren't found for a couple hours afterwards. Remember when Genji, Shannon, Goda, was there someone else? I think it was the three of them.
Are you talking about when they all get segregated?
No, right before. Okay. Remember when Ghost Cannon showed up? And then all 3 of them were like, yeah, we saw Ghost Cannon, he killed them. But then their bodies disappeared. What do you think happened there?
I thought that was when they all split up.
It's right after. The servants were giving food or something. I don't know.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, George was there too.
So basically, no, George wasn't there. Rosa, George, Battler, and Maria all have a airtight alibi, basically.
Huh. Why do I remember that so differently?
That was the directly next scene after this happened. So, because they all decided to split up because Rosa's like, we can't trust the servants. They're killers because of this. I'm sorry. Next time we'll do a final thoughts like directly after.
We'll figure this out. We may be idiots, but we're not stupid.
Okay. I would like to get theories out of you, but this is mainly just reminding you now at this point. But
so Nanjo and Kumasawa died here.
Yes. But we don't see their corpses for a couple hours.
I forgot later. Nanjo was a character. What has he done this entire anime, or this entire audio novel?
Did he even do any autopsies?
No, he hasn't done anything. He did one on Cannon. He tried to.
Oh, but then Cannon killed him.
But then Cannon stuck his fingers in his body and was like, spaghetti sauce in my chest.
I forgot about that.
And everybody was
Ghost Cannon is edgy.
Everybody was like, whoa, dude. Alright.
So I still remember that. But basically, do you think it's possible Nanjo and Kumasawa didn't die then, but died later?
Yeah, okay, yeah, because like you said, they weren't discovered for a little while, were they?
Yeah. I mean, they still ended up being dead, so it's not like they could really be accomplices, but that's... Unless it's like the classic, like, you're useless to me now. Kill you.
That's way too super villainy. No one actually does that. Right?
Or do they?
Right?
Or do they?
Do you think Ryukishi would write something that stupid?
I mean, there's a way to justify it, but basically, that's how it'd have to be, yeah.
So it would literally just have to be Kinzo killed literally everyone.
I mean, I could see Kinzo just being like, hey, I'll let you live if you pretend to die.
And then murdering them.
Yes. I could see Kinzo doing that.
I could see Kinzo doing that too. I could see Kinzo doing literally anything.
Anyway, I do want to talk about the final Twilight. Well, it's actually the third, fifth, and sixth Twilight. Like, the fourth, fifth, and sixth Twilight, but...
Okay.
I'm hoping we can talk about this one a bit, because this is by far the most interesting close field, in my opinion. It's the fourth Twilight? Well, no. It's the Natsuhizumi. Goda, Shannon, and George are found dead in. You remember this, right? It's at the very end. You can't not remember. He doesn't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more time. I got distracted.
Oh no! So the fourth Twilight. Well,
fourth Twilight.
We're gonna call it the fourth one. It's actually the fourth, fifth, and sixth, I believe.
Okay,
George.
The things that happened to Twilight.
Yeah, George, Shannon, and Goda are found dead in Natsui's room.
Okay, right. I remember that.
The door is locked, and Ryoza has all the keys.
So
the only other key.
It was a witch that unlocked it with her magic.
The only other key, the key to Natsuhi's room, was in their room in George's pocket.
Right. Because George got it out from wherever it was in Natsuhi's room, right?
I believe so. So how did it happen?
How did that happen? And I think Natsuhi's room locked, no windows. Natsuhi's own key was in, her room sealed off. 5 master keys left. Rosa was holding all of it. Rosa in quotation marks.
So, can you think immediately, how could somebody kill people in a closed room and get away with it? Without having a key to lock the door back?
It'd be so much easier if these weren't old-timey locks.
There's a very simple answer to this.
How did they kill them and then just get away with it?
How do they lock the door from the outside without a key?
Without a key? You break the lock.
No. How do you lock a door from the outside that will only lock if you have the key? Without the key.
Door from the outside will only lock if you have a key?
Yes.
Maybe I don't read enough mystery novels.
You can't. You can't do it.
Yeah.
You need the key.
Right.
Therefore, the most simple answer, the culprit was still in the room.
They weren't, right? No hiding?
So, I don't believe anyone checked under the beds or anything like that.
But it's in red. No tricks, no secrets, no hiding.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Let's see. Natsumi's room was exactly the same like usual. The door and the windows were locked from the inside. There are no fraud or tricks, no means of secret passages, nor places in which to hide. Natsumi's own key was in George's pocket. The inside of the room was sealed off. Okay. So, how do they do that then? There's another pretty obvious answer that it's kind of in cheap trick territory.
Did they?
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
No, that's not possible.
No, say it. Say it.
No,
say
it's
it.
actually not possible.
No, say it.
No, it was just that stupid string joke.
Oh, that one GIF I have. I don't know if I ever showed it to you.
I don't think you did.
But you put a key with a string attached. Like you put a string, you tie a string to a guy's pocket, take the key outside, lock the door, like pull the string until it goes into his pocket. That one.
Right.
Right? Yeah, not that.
How do these old locks work?
You put a key in them, you twist it, it's locked or unlocked.
Okay.
They're basic locks.
Can you lock it while it's open?
No.
Okay.
You can, but you can't close it afterwards.
Okay,
And
so
the door is
it's one of those like deadbolt locks.
Presumably, yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm working with. All right, because that's the one thing I've been confused about this entire time is like, I mean, yeah, no trick could have had the effect of locking the door. Okay. Whatever. Unlocking it with a master key is impossible. Rosa had all the master keys. Rosa quotation marks. So I mean that's important, right? Rosa quotation marks. Obviously, you're not going to tell me because you said no more freebies, but
I'll just give you a freebie and say that's not important at all.
it's really not. Why would
the
they say it
person
like
you
that?
think is named Rosa?
Was it a red herring?
I don't know what's going on during that scene. Maybe it was during like, I don't know. But the person you think is called Rosa was holding all the master keys.
Rosa had all the master keys.
Yes.
Oh, that's why it was important, because quotation marks are absolute. I know programming. Prior to this parlor is the same. Key to the parlor itself, sealed away in the servant room. Locking the master key is impossible. So literally the only way this could have happened is if all of them were in the parlor. Did any of them fall asleep while they were in the parlor?
When? No. They're awake. Battler and Maria were working on the epitaph, I believe.
Were they looking down? There's no way.
Are you trying to say that you... No, Rosa... You're trying to say Rosa snuck off while
No,
they were...
I'm saying...
Someone snuck in and stole the keys?
Snuck in, and then Rosa gave them a key.
Oh.
But that seems...
Maybe it was Solid Snake. He snuck in.
Yeah, it was like it's...
Or just like...
It's plausible, but not really.
And the amount of people who could do that is extremely low.
Genji,
Kinzo, and maybe Nanjo and Kumasawa because we haven't seen their corpses yet, but... I mean, Genji threw knives like a ninja. I could see him getting away with this.
I mean, that's how Nanjo and Kumasawa died. He was showing off his cool knife tricks.
No, that's Goda. No, yeah, it was Genji. That is the greatest thing. Fax machine! You have to rant about the fax machine every time it rings.
Fax machine.
Okay, good. You did it too, so I'll keep it in the video. So, the last thing, there's the letter on the table. It wasn't there when they left the room. Who placed it? Yoza, Battler, Maria, or a fourth party? Do you remember that?
It had to be a fourth party, because they all left, right?
But when they came back, Rosa did a sweep of the room. So, like, she could have placed it. Maria could have placed it after Battler left.
It is true. It is entirely possible that one of those two people could have.
I mean, if you assume Rosa's the culprit, why not assume...
No, you're right. I actually was thinking that if Rosa did it, then Maria had to have been helping.
That's fair.
But again, that seems way too obvious, because, like, what? Because this entire time, Maria's been calling fucking Rosa the bad witch when she's being, abusive.
Yeah, that's another one of those things that you're being obvious. It makes it like, is that just straight up killing me? Or is that, I don't know.
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
I love that game. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Don't talk about TTT. So it could be Rosa Maria fourth party. Probably not Battler.
Probably
unless you did it accidentally, but
I think that entire scene was in Battler's perspective, so
yeah, I believe it was. So anyway,
there's no way Battler could have done it because
yeah,
Battler didn't do it. Is the overarching thing here is that he couldn't have done it because he's the detective, right?
Yeah, just a very bad one.
He is incompetent. It's elementary, my dear Nanjo.
This is basically like a detective novel where instead of like Sherlock Holmes, they just get like some guy.
Some idiot off the street. Yeah, he has a cool suit, so he gets
yeah. detective. And his hand's in his pocket.
That means he has to be good at his job, right?
Yeah, he has very little gray cells in his head.
Gray cells?
That's a Hercule Poirot reference.
Like brain matter?
Yeah. I think he said something like my little gray cells are itching or something like that.
Oh my god.
Something like that. Anyway. That's enough with the mysteries of episode 2. You get an F minus.
Oh.
No, you just get an I, incomplete.
Alright, I'll take that.
You don't get a grade.
It's better than an F minus, I guess.
Yeah. We're almost done here, I think. There's a couple more questions I have. So, the magic scenes. There's the lightsaber duel, ghost cannon, Shannon.
Yeah, I mean, you straight up told me those were just metaphors.
I mean, that's one way to view them. I mean, they could just be
and I mean, even without you saying that, like, what? No.
I mean, it could be Baby Cannon just had a lightsaber, you know?
Yeah, he just had a lightsaber. All the servants in the family just know how to use lightsabers.
No, it's only the furniture.
Only the furniture, right?
Yeah. So, they actually happen, right?
Are you asking me if magic exists?
Yes.
No.
I almost got you. I mean, Battler gave it. Oh no, I won't have you saying by Battler saying like magic is real or whatever, and him being naked.
Yeah.
Oh man, you deleted that footage off my hard drive.
I did.
You couldn't have that see the light of day. You're good.
I didn't want people to know.
Anyway, next question: does the gold exist?
Is I don't know an answer?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
So when we talk about this every time, I always say maybe.
Could be, it could not be.
Yeah, but I mean honestly, I have no idea.
By the end of episode 3, I don't know, probably won't fly. I mean, you could still use it, but we're gonna go into the gold a bit.
What was the word I'm supposed to keep looking out for? Trillion or quadrillion?
Quadrillion. That's the. Well, that's. It's like, you know, for codes you need like a key. That's the key to the epitaph.
Quadrillion.
You need that word to solve the epitaph.
Okay.
Which, there's like a 1 in quadrillion chance of you solving it, but if you actually solved it, I'd be so impressed. And I'd be like, okay, Grant, you Googled Umineko, what is the epitaph? Why have you done
this?
What
is the epitaph meme?
Okay. And I'm not going to ask this question because I doubt you'll be able to answer it, but I'm still going to answer it anyway. Did you notice any discrepancies or contradictions in this episode?
From the first one?
No.
Or just
anything
overall?
Anything that's like, that's a contradiction.
Anything that looked iffy.
Yeah. Is there anything that stands out?
Yeah,
I'll take that as a no?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Not that I remember, at least. It's possible that there was something I saw that I don't remember, but I doubt it.
Okay. So, who are your favorite characters in this episode?
Who are my favorite characters?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a tame question.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, everybody likes Battler.
Of course, Battler's the coolest.
Right. I like Berncastel.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I think
she only got a little bit at the end, but I love Berncastel.
I think Berncastel's cool.
She was the reason I started reading Umineko, coming off of Higurashi. I was like, Burn Castle? What?
That's supposed to be what's her face, right? God, what's her name?
You haven't finished Higurashi, so you refrain from saying that.
Oh, should I?
But there's a link between Burn Castle and a character in Higurashi.
I thought it was Furude Rika.
Ah, you said it!
What?
But they aren't the same character, but there's a link between them.
Okay.
You see, because not everyone watching this is read Higurashi.
Well, that's their fault, not mine.
Oh.
Okay. It's been out for like 6 years. They
What
should
do
be
you
watching
think-
something. They should be watching something about When They Cry 3, when there's a When They Cry 4, or
6
When
years?
They Cry 2. When they
The first season of it came out 12 years ago. The second season came out 9 years ago. Higurashi's old.
You're old.
Yeah, I'm like 17. I could almost legally do anything. I'm not 17.
You're also
Don't say my age.
Oh.
Moving forward, this is the last question. What do you think is going to happen in episode 3 and onward? Do you think anything's going to change? Do you think it's going to stay the same as the status quo in episode 2?
Yeah, I think people are going to die.
Oh, that's a good assumption. I'll say this again, people die.
Oh. Well, it's another freebie, idiot.
Yeah. Oh man, I fell for it again.
People are going to die when they are killed.
Yep, people die when they're killed.
What else?
The archer class is really made up of archers.
Right.
Your birthday's the day you celebrate when you're born. That's a Prisma Alien one. But anyway. Yep, that's about it for this, unless anything you want to add.
Oh, right. I mean, those aren't all my favorite characters. I should probably.
Oh.
I liked Burn Castle. I liked.
You said Burn Castle?
I liked when we saw Lambda Delta. She was cool.
Oh yeah, we got introduced to Lambda Delta. You guys don't get to see her because you know.
I don't think I've ever not liked Beatrice.
Beatrice is really fun.
She's really cool. She's also
Battle is cooler though.
She's also best girl, so you know.
I respectfully disagree, but you haven't been introduced to best girl yet.
She is good girl at bare minimum.
Oh yeah, Beatrice is. A lot of people would put her as their favorite character. I'd put her like top 5.
Oh, for sure. Definitely not my favorite, but definitely way up there.
If she's not on your top 5 Umineko characters list, there's something wrong. Maybe not for you since you're slow reading, but she's easily one of the best characters in Umineko, if not the best.
I do not disagree with that. I mean, number 1 is obviously Battler.
For me, it's like Battler, Eric. Well, make a top 5 list.
Top 5 list?
Yeah.
Right, currently?
Yeah.
I like Battler. I like Kinzo.
Oh, Kinzo!
I like Genji.
Okay.
I like Beatrice.
Okay.
I want to say I like Burn Castle more than
Lambda?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised you like both Burn and Lambda already, given
they're pretty. I mean, they're neat characters.
Yeah, I really like them. We'll see a bit. They start getting more screen time in episode 3. I think
like,
they even get like
I like the concept that Rock and Jima is just a game.
Yeah.
It's just chess. They're just playing chess.
It's a neat concept, and that gets expanded a little bit more on moving onwards. But
and
anyway,
I also like that Burn Castle knows I'm incompetent and she's helping me out.
Oh. Too bad we didn't get to record Burn Castle scenes. Because she does give you some pretty decent hints. Also, I gotta say, Nipa! And that'll never see the light of day.
I didn't. She said that, I think, and she was like,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Or no, she was like, oh,
that was really embarrassing.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah. I'm surprised you like Kinzo and Genji more than like some other characters.
How am I not gonna like Kinzo?
Like my favorite characters that have been introduced thus far would be like Battler. That's a Canon. I really like Canon.
Canon's cool.
Natsuhi.
Canon's cool. I like
Yeah.
Natsuhi. Natsuhi's cool. I mean, like, there's so many good characters that I just can't fit them in a box.
Yeah. Then Beatrice, of course, and like some other fifth character. I don't know.
Some other fifth
Goda.
character. I
Goda.
don't know. Somebody.
Yeah,
Goda?
somebody.
You like Goda?
No, I don't really like Goda. I just like him for the jokes.
Goda memes are really, really good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like, we won't be able to use them anymore because episode 2 is the highlight of Yoda's career. It all comes tumbling down after this.
I miss Goda. Can't believe he died 10 years ago.
Yeah, they found out that the meat he was using, like the steak, that's actually like horse meat. And there's a huge scandal about it in episode 3.
Wow.
Yeah. Sucks. Anyways, guys. This has been our final thoughts on Umineko episode 2. Hopefully we end up starting episode 3
within this year.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like it to be out in like the first half of 2019. Since I'm not gonna upload until it's all done. So that it's not just one Umineko episode a month. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys with episode 3. That'll be a blast. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait for episode 3. Suffering. You're supposed to like, butt in. That's, ah! What was it you did? You did that whenever it's ...
Yeah, whenever when you get an
I hated that.
Why?
I hate that.
Why?
I don't know. I just hate it.
He hates it.
I hate it.
He hates it.
I hate it.
Yes,
I hate
We
it.
need to watch Tonagawa.
I've heard it's like a comedic kaiji.
Oh, it looks hilarious, honestly.
Okay, you know what? Put that on the to-do list right after you do Umineko. Read The House and Fata Morgana.
Oh my god, really?
It's so good.
You have to play Final Fantasy X.
I'll play to then. I'll do it on camera. I've actually been thinking about it.
10 is so good. I'll just backseat game you the whole time.
I bet you will.
I'm actually gonna scream if you miss anything, full disclosure.
Oh, yep. I imagine you will. Just like I scream every time you miss out on a clue in Umineko. Like, oh my god!
Excellent.
Like it says, oh, by the way, they found a hair from the culprit, and they say the culprit's name on the dead body. I wonder what that could mean. Oh, the fingerprints. Oh, those are just look just like Goda's fingerprints. Huh, that's weird. And you're just like, oh, huh, that's weird. That's basically what's been happening this entire series. And I love it. But I also hate it. Anyways, guys. We'll be back with episode 3. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.